Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Now that things have, well, I say relatively calmed down with the whole commercial that we did for Lamborghini, it's time to get back to work. So, if anything, this whole interaction has just inspired me to finish our project. It's coming along. Now that I got the roof right, for obvious reasons, I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. There's still a lot of work to do, obviously, on smoothing out the panels and whatnot. So we'll get to it. But I wanted to kind of show you what I was up to yesterday. So let's go take a look. So you've seen me show you guys that I got real Aventador door cards. They were relatively inexpensive, as I said, because they were scratched and dented and so on and so forth. But, you know, from here you really can't see it. So the nice thing is it will really allow us to do an authentic job on this vehicle. I've also put out there that I'm thinking of changing the stick. I know that's going to make a lot of people possibly upset. But you know what? It's my car. I really liked the paddle shifters that were in the real thing, and so we're going to be looking into that. But for now, we're going to leave the stick. So we're going to make provision for it, and then once we have time and money, we might switch it over to paddle shifters. But for now, it stays, okay? But I really want to eventually go that route. The other thing that has been running around is this guy right here, which is the engine, which is an awesome LS1 V8. I really love it. I'm gonna keep this in here until we get the car at least roadworthy, and then we can talk about what's next. But that's going to be years down the road because V12s are pretty pricey. But God, I love the sound. It's just amazing driving that car. We've sealed some of the panels, as you've seen. These are not the final look of the panels, obviously, because as you can see, if you look down at it, it's wavy and so on and so forth. So we obviously have some body work to do. But I want to get all the panels sealed. I want to get some of the distortions fixed. I want to get everything gapped, at least close, so that we're not just adjusting the gaps with body filler, which would be a mistake. What we worked on yesterday was we worked on the door panel here and the door. So we obviously have some work to do on the clearancing. Yikes. But this will give you a better idea of what we did on the door. So you can see that we've got the door card on there. We put some steel around it. Obviously, we still have some work to do on the structure, and we have to get the window inside. So that's something that really needs to be done soon so that we can get to work. I'll put it up there like that for you. Get another shot back over here. So that way we can start working on the driver door. We also have the leather insert down there for where the door sits. So again, it's pretty beat up and scratched, but we can either replace the leather or have it repaired. So I'm not too worried about that as much. When it comes to the dash, obviously we have some of the good dash parts. This did not quite make the what I was going for. The top part of the dash is pretty close, so we're going to keep that. We just have some trimming to do. The bottom part of the dash has got to completely be rechanged. And a lot of that has to do with these door cards and the way that they sit in the car. Because if we put it down, you can see that this has to line up with the dash. So the dash actually has to come out to about here on this vehicle, and then we have to slowly slope it in. So I'll be building some structure so that we can do the dash, pulling out the old structure, and then that way we can get it as close as possible. And you also saw that we do have the console as well. Why am I doing the interior? A lot of a lot of you may ask that. What the hell? Well, I got to get the structure right. So in order to build the correct structure, we have to mock up the interior so that we have all of the places that the interior goes. So anyway, that's what we've been doing. So that's it. Pretty quick update on working on the doors and starting to move forward on the interior so we can get the structure right. That'll allow us to move forward with sealing the rest of the panels, getting some of the mechanics done. You'll see that in upcoming videos. So anyway, if you haven't already, subscribe. I hope you like the channel. I hope you like watching what we're doing and the build so far. Go see the Lamborghini video if you haven't. I thought it was very well done. And I think it tells most of the story. You know, you just have to, if you're reading between the lines, you may make up some of your own stuff. Anyway, we are also doing some more interviews with the media, and please read those. Those will help you get an idea of the full story of what we're doing here. So we'll check you out next time.